Atlanta's getting snow. 70% of the US is below freezing. What do we have? 75. Yep. That's why I'm here, because it's 75 degrees, January 28th. Bitchin'. So there's a hazard reported ahead in about 2 miles. I don't know what it is. It doesn't say accident, it says hazard. So we're going all slow-like. But I have taken, I am on my way back, I'm taking the E60 down for an alignment. They tried to do it yesterday, couldn't get the tie rod to break free. I went under the car today with two wrenches, and it came apart with almost no force. Took it back down there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's no problem." So I don't get it. I didn't even have to try, and it came apart. So the alignment is done. I'm headed back to the shop. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. In other news, did anybody notice what's missing here? Yeah, so that's not supposed to come off. I inadvertently went to pull it. This thing, it has not worked. The upshift paddle hasn't worked. Is this our hazard? The upshift paddle hasn't worked in about a month or 6 weeks. Why would that? No way, that's it. The upshift paddle hasn't worked in a while. And I still inadvertently pull it because that's what I'm used to doing in this car, and I pulled it and it felt really loose. Then I felt something hit my knee and it was just dangling by the wire. So I pulled the wire out and now it has fallen off completely, and the plastic hinges have broken clean off of it. And these paddles are about $300 a piece for a piece of plastic with an LED in it, 3 torque screws on the front, a little wire, and a black pad on the back where your fingers touch. So this has to be sent back to FCP Euro now. This is the front right fender liner, which I erroneously ordered instead of the front left. If this were the front left, it's missing a big chunk right here where the washer fluid reservoir is. I don't know, something must have flipped up there and caught it, and then it just shredded against the tire years ago. Well, since we've got the car apart and we're fixing all the problems with it, we're replacing the fender liner. And we tried to install this one, but this didn't even begin to fit, and then none of the holes matched up, and it's like, oh, we have the wrong one. So, working on it. M5 E39 is in here tonight. So much smaller, never get tired of that view. Seeing that we're going into another 5 days of rain, I don't get it. Moved to California, it hasn't rained in 10 months, and now we're gonna have like 10 days of rain in January, whatever. I'm not gonna complain about it. It was 75 degrees today. It's gonna be negative 13 in Ohio with negative 30, negative 40 wind chills, whatever bullshit. I don't do that anymore. I don't miss it. I am so thankful to not have to endure that. However, it does rain, and the rain turns the mountains green, and it's gonna be a beautiful spring bloom and all that, yada, yada, yada. But F10 is up in the shop. E60's back here. There's got to be some air in the brake lines or something right now, because I was standing on the pedal today and it's not even close to locking them up. And they're brand new pads and rotors, and I checked the fluid level and all that's fine, and the fluid's only a year old, but there's got to be air in there that's taking all that compression. Air compresses way too much. Fluid doesn't really compress all that much. So we're going to get a brake fluid flush done, another one within 2 years, which is annoying because that's kind of costly. But we'll do that. Hopefully that solves that issue. Fender liner's on the way. We got new engine air filters and cabin air filters today that I'll install tomorrow, and some light. I know I haven't filmed the car in Escondido yet. Every time I'm there, I am so freaking busy doing stuff I just don't have the time for. Or I'm filming all day for E39 Source and then realize, oh, I never filmed anything for the vlog, which I'm now several days behind on. So I'll get caught up on it. It's just crazy right now. We watched a movie tonight. We had ham and broccoli for dinner and got a lot done today, and we'll do some more tomorrow, and I'll talk to you then on Tuesday. Good night.